why draft day, of all the days for this to drop, we get it on draft day a couple of hours before the first round? The only thing I can think of is that Adam Schefter had this story. Rodgers unhappy, Rodgers wants out, but was told by Rodgers, don't do anything with it until I tell you you can do something with it. Because again, Rodgers being frustrated with what happened in Green Bay, wanting out, that could have been a story any other day. Rodgers being unhappy didn't start yesterday morning. Rodgers asking for a trade certainly didn't start yesterday morning. The fact that it got reported suddenly on draft day is curious. My belief is Rodgers told Schefter to hold on it until he wanted it dropped. And he wanted it dropped on draft day to perhaps shake loose the Packers in trading him, because it's a day that teams will fulfill their quarterback needs. Let's take the 49ers, for instance. If you wanted to go to San Francisco and you wanted the Packers to accept a trade for you, and they didn't, they wouldn't, they refused, perhaps applying pressure on draft day gets the deal done because there's picks to be swapped before the Niners select the guy that they want. Now it's a lot less likely that the Niners are going to punt on the guy that they just selected to then bring you in, because now they've got the guy under their contractual control. That's my guess on this. Before these quarterback-needy teams filled their quarterback coffers last night, get the ones that you want somebody to trade for you. I hope Jordan Love was worth it. That's what I would say to the Packers. I hope that he was worth it. Last year on this day, you had a fork in the road. And the fork in the road said, if I take a left, that means supporting my 36-year-old Super Bowl winning future Hall of Fame quarterback and trying to win a championship right now by giving him the cast we think it'll take to win that second elusive championship. And I help my QB, and I want him to be here for as long as possible. Or I take the fork in the road, the path to the right, the road to the right, and that is drafting his replacement that cannot help Aaron Rodgers and obviously starts the clock on Rodgers' exit. Because we're not going to draft a guy in the first round not to ultimately have him play ever. They chose right. At the time, I didn't like it. And 1 year later, I really don't like it. Because now, Aaron Rodgers feels like, okay, you didn't believe in me. You didn't help me. And I just shoved it up your tailpipe by being the NFL MVP. And I want out. Is this fixable? Who knows? I think in Seattle it's fixable for the time with Russell Wilson and that front office and Pete Carroll. He's not going anywhere. So what's the definition of fixable? Are they going to play together this year? Is Russell Wilson a Seahawk? Is Wilson going to be an MVP caliber quarterback? Are the Seahawks going to be in the playoff contender conversation? Yeah, all of that is yes. So they figured out a way to make it work. It's like a couple that's staying together for the kids. And they're not fighting at dinner every night because the kids are around and they got to try to make it work. So that's quote-unquote fixed. Is it long-term fixed in Seattle? Probably not. Can the Packers fix this enough to make it Aaron Rodgers at quarterback in 2021? I think so. I would think so. But this all starts because of Jordan Love. Do I think that Aaron Rodgers can be persnickety? Yeah. Do I think that Rodgers handles everything with aplomb? No. Diplomacy? No. Do I think Rodgers can be a little bit of a we'll say diva for a nice word? Sure. Does he need to be loved? Seemingly. Do I like his dalliance with Jeopardy? No. But this is the cost of drafting Jordan Love. That you have PO'd Aaron Rodgers so much that after an MVP campaign, he needs out, he wants out, he's trying to force his way out. Now, this is what I would say about Aaron Rodgers' reported 3 potential destinations. The Niners, the Broncos, and the Raiders. Aaron, careful what you wish for. Okay, the Niners situation, that seems fine. Good defense, good run game, smart head coach seemingly, good GM, good roster. 2 years ago, beat you in the NFC Championship game, went to a Super Bowl, had a lead in the Super Bowl. Okay, you could understand going to San Francisco, also California native, grew up as a Niners fan. Fine. Oh, the Raiders? The Raiders? What about the Raiders situation makes you want to run there? Sure, that stadium's awesome. Vegas might be really fun to live and play in. What about that roster gives you any hope? What about that coach? What about that GM gives you any hope it's going to be better there? I mean, really? Is John Gruden a better coach than Matt LaFleur, who's been to back-to-back NFC Championship games in his only 2 years as a head coach? Is the Packers front office any worse than what we're seeing from Mike Mayock and company? And come on. Really? Is that a better situation? In Denver, what have we seen from the Broncos recently that make us believe that they're a better situation than Green Bay? They've consistently spun the wheel of quarterback and coach and seem to strike out in all of them. They've got some good skill position guys. They've built up a nice array of weapons on offense, but that defense is a shadow of what it once was when they won the Super Bowl 6 years ago. And I would advise Rodgers, don't opt into Patrick Mahomes' division. Why do you want to play the Chiefs twice a year? You are playing against the best quarterback in football twice a year, and if you don't beat him or your team isn't good enough, you're already not even a division winner with a home game in the playoffs. You're a wild card. How is that better than Green Bay? Maybe those teams are some type of smokescreen, camouflage, what have you. But, okay, if Rodgers really wants to go to Las Vegas, good luck. You ain't winning a Super Bowl there either. This whole thing is broken and it should have never been. They should have drafted help for Rodgers a year ago and waited out the time to draft his replacement because Jordan Love wasn't a guy that everybody knew, oh, yeah, he's the next Pro Bowl QB. He's a project already. And all you did was break open the Rodgers thing. So I think it should be fixable this year. I don't think it's probably fixable long term. And now Jordan Love better work because it's clearly making things difficult in Green Bay. 855-212-4CBS. 855-212-4227. And on Twitter, DA on CBS. What did you think yesterday when the news came down, Mraz? Like, damn it, why couldn't this have happened on Monday so that I could book a guest about it? Let's raise up Mraz's microphone here. Doesn't sound like I can hear him. Looks like
better.
Mraz
Am I
his
back?
Microphone. Yes.
Back.
Gotcha.
Back. Sorry, I must have fat-fingered my own mic. Mm-hmm. What I said was from a radio producer's standpoint. I was enraged. Yeah, mowing the lawn. I come and I go, whoa, what's going on with Aaron Rodgers here? And even the Tim Tebow news, which we basically won't even get to today.
Won't even touch it.
That could have been a lead topic if it was any other random day.
That's a cold open most days.
Yes. And here we are on draft day. You drop this. And to me, this just only speaks to my further feud with Aaron Rodgers because I found this to be so calculated. Maybe he gave it to Schefter ahead of time, but he definitely wanted this news out on draft day after he feels He was spurned a year ago on draft day. Oh, yeah, Packers, you want to ruin my draft day a year ago? I'm going to ruin yours this year by having this leak. And, look, well played by him, but as you pointed out, in the end, think about Aaron Rodgers. He feels disrespected by the Packers. Oh, so let me go to any one of the organizations that passed on me in 2005 and really disrespected you and never believed in you, too. It's just relax. Just relax. The Packers, clearly, maybe they offered you a fake extension, maybe not. You're still the quarterback. And by the way, you might be disrespecting the organization right now when you openly talk about how much you want to work at Jeopardy. I don't think you're completely innocent from this either, Aaron Rodgers. But it's still on the Packers because they drafted Jordan Love. They could have kept Rodgers happy, and they chose not to. And it was nice to see the Falcons, with a lesser quarterback in Matt Ryan, do right by their quarterback and drafting him an offensive weapon and not taking a quarterback for the future there.
It's a good point about Rodgers and disrespecting the Packers organization. I mean, the guy wants to host Jeopardy full time on the side of playing quarterback. So, it's not exactly like he's all in on Packer football these days. Aaron Rodgers is a drama queen. Let's face it. He likes to be in the middle of these things. And maybe it's a tell that his family and him, that he's estranged from his family. Maybe it's a tell that he's dated multiple famous women and seemingly nothing has kind of worked out for him. Maybe it's a tell that everything is a chip, everything is a motivator, everything is a discount double check to his ego. I don't know, but there is no doubt that Rodgers wanted to screw with the Packers yesterday. Because this, again, he didn't wake up yesterday and suddenly get mad at the Packers. This has been brewing for a long time. He didn't suddenly wake up yesterday and demand a trade and they didn't get it done. This has been brewing for a while. So he told Schefter to drop it on draft day. For whatever reason, Rodgers wants to be in the middle of things. He wants to be a turd of the punch bowl. I don't know. But as much as I love Rodgers, he does make it hard sometimes to be a fan. He really does. Because he really draws drama to him, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Just don't dare approach him with a half-naked picture of you. Then suddenly he doesn't want any of that drama. But it's always with the drama with him. I mean, let's face it, Aaron Rodgers has cut off his own family. His own family doesn't even speak to him. We don't know what went on there. He got rid of Danica Patrick. He got rid of Olivia Munn. There's got to be, at some point, somebody's the common denominator here when there's this much drama and this much discourse with everybody you meet in life.